Good morning, friends. Welcome to day 29 of Vlogmas, or day 4 of post-Vlogmas, however you want to look at it. Today is not going to be super terribly exciting. I don't really have any plans on going anywhere today. I don't think it's supposed to get kind of nasty this afternoon. My husband even asked me, are you going anywhere today? And I went, I don't know. I don't really feel very good right now, so I'm thinking no. He goes, okay, because this afternoon is supposed to be kind of icky out. I'm like, okay, good to know. So I am getting ready to laminate these little Play-Doh mats like I made for my students. These are going to be for the great nieces and nephews. I mentioned that we have like 8, 7 of which are 2 through 7, and the other one is a little baby, and so not going to need a Play-Doh mat. So we have our little family Christmas thing tomorrow with my husband's side of the family, so I'm getting that ready. I've got the Play-Doh already. I just hadn't laminated the mats because I did all my students and just kind of got tired of it. So I'm throwing those together. I only have to do 4 because it'll make 8 sets. So my laminator's warming up right there on my little table. I'm going to watch one of my very, very favorite Christmas movies of all time. I watched the old original version, the 1947 version yesterday. And now I'm going to watch the 1992, I think, version, something like that, today. Yay. While I laminate and enjoy the solitude and the fire and the beautiful tree and pretend that I don't have to go back to school anytime soon. And I've got a kitty. So what could be better, right? I have a warm cup of tea, one of my favorite movies, and then everything else. So I will check back with you later. Hello. I haven't done much today. I have not left the house, but I've done some planning for the kids when they come back on Thursday. We only have 2 days with them, Thursday and then Friday. So on Thursday we're going to have New Year's stuff all day long. So this is one thing I like to use. If you can see the little bags here, I've got all of the things ready to go in the bags. I just haven't put them together yet. But let me show you what that looks like. I don't use everything from this pack, but this is New Year's Fun by Amy Lemons from Step into 2nd grade. I've used this the last 3 years. Okay, let me show you what I do use out of this pack. So, there are different options of things you can put in the bag. So, it's like a countdown, kind of like to New Year's. You could use it for your real kids, like your personal children, for your actual New Year's celebration. Or, I like to use it in my classroom, and we just do every hour through the whole day, we do something special. So the little bags look like that when you're done. And I remembered to bring bags home from my classroom. Yay. Okay, so you have times. And then you have these little things to put on the bags. And all these different things that you can put inside the bags. And then there's some blank ones that you can write whatever you want on there. So I like to use that. I also have a whole bunch of these printable packs. Elle on TpT. See down if you can see right here. She has like one for every holiday, and I have several of them. So the first thing the kids will do when they come in the morning on Thursday is this. They'll do a little word search, and then shortly after they get there, the first bag will be ready to open. It'll be the 8 o'clock bag, and then we'll do whatever activity I put in there. I think it's free reading time, so they can get their book boxes and read with a partner around the room, and they love to do that. This is one thing we will do for math that day. It's a little party hat, addition, color by code, and little blowout things, subtraction, color by code. I do this every year, and this is by Lesson Plan Diva. I will try to remember to link all of these resources below in the description box. All of them are on TpT, and all of them are paid products. So every year I print out the pieces for the kids to make, and instead of doing a New Year's resolution this year, I think I'll just call it my New Year's goals, because she has that option as one of the pages. These are the pages that I printed out. They've got the year, the party hat, and I print all of these either on construction paper, or this will be like on white cardstock so they can color it how they want. Then there'll be a boy head and hands, a girl head and hands, and then not that page, but I will do this page, and they can write some goals they have for themselves to accomplish before they end first grade. I don't know if you can tell on the glasses, but there is some glitter on there, and I do put glitter on their year. This makes a beautiful bulletin board display, and it's really cool when you send it home at the end of the year for them. Parents really like it. I do try to have them make one really special project every month that I keep, and I will put it into a portfolio that they'll take home at the end of the year. Okay, this next thing is something I do every year too, and the kids get to make this New Year cheer mix. And I think I mentioned some of the items that I got when I was shopping yesterday at Walmart. I got the ingredients for this. So there's a little cute poem, and it tells you the things you need there. And then you can print this out. There's a little poem. I'm not sure if I'm going to print it out or not. I might, so they can take it home. But then I have those ready to go on the little bags. And this is the person that made it. It's coolinkinderland.blogspot.com. But she's got a TpT store. I think that's where I got it. So I'll try to link it below for you. But you lay out all the ingredients in bowls, and then you give the kids like the recipe. I sit there and watch them though, because I've had students that decide that they would rather have more of something than what the ingredient list says. Like, instead of 1 tablespoon of M&Ms, they want to put in like 2 cups of M&Ms. And I look at their bag and go, I don't think you measured right, friend. Let's fix that. So some of them can be little stinker pots. So you kind of have to watch them. I just do it at my reading table, and I just sit in my little chair. And I have a couple of kids come through at a time, like an assembly line, while the other kids are doing a math game or some activity together. So I don't have them all make it at the same time. That way I can kind of keep track and make sure they're following the directions correctly, which is one of our standards. Something else I have them do is to make this little New Year party hat. And I will print this on like a white cardstock or a real thick drawing paper, and then they can decorate it. And then we will tape it together and maybe put some ribbons on it or something. And I also have the little blowouts that go woo when you blow on them. And we do that when the clock strikes noon, because that's our, midnight at school. I also give them a New Year's kiss, and I'll show you that. But that's on a flash drive, I believe, because it's something I made. I made up a little poem. And if I can, I'll try to link that somehow, maybe on Google, so you can download it. I'll see what I can do. I made it years ago. It's got like the baby New Year on it. And it says something about, they couldn't stay up too late, and so they missed their New Year's kiss, and here it is. But it's really cute, and it rhymes. And I just put a little roll of tape under the Hershey's Kiss and stick it right to the little paper. And I give them that, and that's their New Year's kiss from me. I was able to get all of the little Play-Doh mats laminated and cut out for the 7 great nieces and nephews. And they'll either get this pack of Play-Doh or this pack of Play-Doh, because they didn't have all the same kind. There's Onyx on the table. Anyway, they'll get that and this. And it also had this little thing with it, but it's not Christmas anymore, so I thought I would not do that. Anyway, so they'll have this. This will be in a little baggie. And I'm going to try to rope my daughter into maybe wrapping these for me. All the kids are going to get this. The female adults are going to get the little kitchen towels that I showed you in yesterday's haul. And the male adults are going to get like a thing of Planters dry roasted nuts, because we just do stocking stuffers for all the adults. And besides getting these, the kids are also going to get some Walmart gift cards so they can go shopping and get what they want to get, because I know all of them have an oodle of toys, and I have no idea what they would like because we don't see them except on Christmas. So it'll be a lot easier, plus less stuff for the parents to pack, because they come from Kansas City, St. Louis, and different places. So it'll be a lot easier for them to travel with less things. So besides planning my first day back activities for my kids for the New Year fun, I've basically been a couch potato because I'm having sinus issues, and it's just making me feel kind of cruddy. And I didn't go anywhere today. I didn't do anything with myself today, obviously. And I've just been watching movies, just kind of relaxing and taking medicine, like sinus medicine and pain medicine, drinking lots of water and tea, and just kind of sleeping off and on, trying to get rid of this whatever yuck that I have so I can be well for school next week. I just watched The Zookeeper's Wife. Oh my goodness. I cried so many times in that movie. Have you guys seen that movie? It is based on kind of facts about World War II and the Nazis overtaking the Warsaw Zoo. And it was just, there were so many sad parts in that movie. So if you're an animal lover, I don't know, maybe you don't want to watch it. It had good parts too, but mostly it was just sad. But it's based on a true story, and these people actually did kind of help the Jewish people, some of them, escape. So it does have a really good story in it, but there's just, anytime Nazis are involved, it's never a good thing. Well, my husband's here with pizza, so I had him pick up a couple of Redbox movies. I had him get Dunkirk. I've heard that's an awesome movie, but if you know anything about me at all, you know that I love, like, the 40s. I love anything about World War II. I'm just, like, obsessed with it. So that's kind of what draws me to all of these movies. Like, The Zookeeper's Wife was about World War II, and Dunkirk is about World War II. And then I also had him get The Kingsman, the first one. We've never seen that one, so I didn't want to get the second one and not have seen the first one. So we'll see how that goes. Probably watch one tonight and one tomorrow, since we're kind of busy tomorrow most of the day, but we can probably squeeze in a movie in the morning before we go over to my mother-in-law's, because she's just across town, like 7 minutes away probably. So I'm going to say goodnight for now. Sorry this wasn't terribly exciting. This is just kind of how today was for me. Just kind of hanging out, kind of planning, going back to school little by little, getting the last of my Christmas presents figured out for our family get-together tomorrow, and just chilling and watching movies. Kind of how vacation should be. Tomorrow I'll try to take you with me to the family get-together. I'm not sure how much footage I can get. We'll see. Because I don't know how many of them will want to actually be on camera. But I'll kind of let you see the gifts when they're kind of put together, and just kind of take you along on my day like I normally have been. So I hope you've had a wonderful day. Hope you're enjoying your break if you're on break. I hope your weather has not been too awful. I know some of you that are in Canada or places more northern than I have much colder weather than I, and I do not envy you at all. So I've just stayed in my snuggly warm PJs today with my snuggly kitties and my snuggly fluffy blanket, and just been enjoying the warmth. I will see you tomorrow.